Welcome to Ladies Talking Leafs. I'm Chris.
And I'm Sil.
And it's December. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And this is actually our second holiday special episode. And we're excited to bring some hockey-related Christmas fun for this show. Unfortunately, it's not actual hockey talk because there isn't any NHL, but hopefully for January we'll have lots of that. But in the meantime, we're going to try and we are going to make this fun and make it related to hockey too and our Leafs. But first, for a bit of sad news, we want to give our condolences to the family and friends of former Leaf and Hockey Hall of Famer Howie Meeker. In our November episode, we celebrated Howie Meeker's 97th birthday on November the 4th, and he was the oldest living Toronto Maple Leaf. And unfortunately, he passed about 4 days later on the 8th of November. And with the passing now of Howie Meeker, the oldest surviving Maple Leaf is Phil Sammis, born on December 28th, 1927. So,
wow.
So, So anyhow, on a lighter note, when it comes to today's hockey news, we are talking about the retro jerseys. That's basically all we have to talk about right now when it comes to today's hockey. What do you think, Sil, about the Leafs jersey, the new retro jersey?
Well, I don't know. It was pretty polarizing, it seems like, as far as what people thought. There were elements of it that I really liked. Like I really liked the way the sleeves were really like that's 80s style. Reminds me of your old Wendell Clark jersey. The biggest problem I found was the logo is like so massive, just too big. If they would have made it a little bit smaller, it would have been a lot more classic looking, I think. I guess they were trying to make it a little bit trendier. I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, that was my thing. The logo thing, I don't mind. Like that logo was used for 2 seasons, and it was during our cup run. I believe. I'm going to look that up actually, but I think it was during our last cup run in 1967 that we had that jersey, but or that logo, and so I wasn't. It was okay, but it was just too large on the logo, and
it is difficult. I think though when you've got some of these classic jerseys. Especially a Leaf jersey it's pretty minimalist in a lot of ways. There's not that much you can really do with it to change it up without really straying from, the classic look. So I think it kind of is tough. Like every time they decide to come up with this new jersey concept, you're going to have some difficulty. But there were some pretty cool ones though.
I mean, at least I have to say when it comes like, I don't know, with the original 6 logos, like you're saying, they're not, some of them aren't obviously the most technical or of jerseys or their logo, but it is. I was just looking it up here. It is our 1967 Cup winning logo. But at least it is better than Detroit Red Wings. Oh my God, that looked like that was horrible. I don't know if you saw it, but it was not the nicest retro jersey, that one.
No, so, that's why I say like I think that that some of the more original 6 ones are a little tough to do stuff with, but
Anyhow.
But anyway, I don't know.
That's about it. I'd rather be talking about hockey than retro jerseys. So
yeah. And so with that, because there's no real good news to be passing along on the league front, we're going to try to have a little bit more fun with this podcast. So what we're going to be doing in this episode, first off, we have a great new holiday giveaway that you will all want to enter, I'm sure. And then we have a bit of a Ladies Talking Leafs holiday gift guide in case you're having trouble thinking of what to get for your favorite Leaf fan. And finally, we round out our episode with a chance to test your knowledge and play our Maple Leaf Christmas trivia game. So how does that sound?
That's
lots of
exciting
fun
to me.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So without any further ado, then let's get on with our show.
All right. So if you are following us on Twitter, on Friday, you would have seen that we tweeted out that we had a surprise. So here it is. We're really excited to offer our listeners the chance to enter our first holiday giveaway brought to you by our friends at Summerfresh. So Summerfresh is a Canadian family-owned and operated company. The founder and CEO, Susan Nichowska, started the Summerfresh 29 years ago and in her mother's kitchen with her family recipes using real ingredients that can be found in your own kitchen. She always believed in super fresh quality and uncompromising flavor. So I've personally tried many of their products and they're all really good. I'm pretty sure, I think they're mostly known for their hummus and dips, but a fairly new product that I've had is their drunken noodle salad, which is great to have as a side with your meal. And that's something I'm only mentioning that because I've tried it and it goes pretty good with pork chops, actually. If anybody wants to know, that's what I have with it normally. But yeah. So anyhow, have you had any of the Summerfresh products?
Yeah. One of my, and like you said, they're mostly known for their dips and stuff. And one of my favorites is their caramelized onion hummus. That is really good. I love caramelized onions. Who could not love caramelized onions? They're just so sweet and yummy and delicious. And that added to hummus, it gives it such a nice kind of little bit of a sweeter flavor. It's great on toasted baguettes or just as a dip with pita. It's so yummy. So here's what you need to do to enter a holiday giveaway. So follow us on Instagram at LTL1917, like our holiday giveaway post, and tag 2 friends. And the winner will be announced on our January episode. The last day to enter will be December 31st. So that's all you need to do to enter. So we're going to mention these entry rules again for you at the end of the show, but let's get into some more fun with our holiday shopping guide. Take it away, Chris.
Yeah. Okay. I have to say, I mean, I was telling you this before the show, but this really made me shop even more for you. As I was doing this. So it was a little bit dangerous, I think, because I ended up finding things that I didn't even know about. But anyhow, some of our listeners might be finding it tough to figure out what to buy their female hockey fan or female hockey buddy. And both of us are pretty much experts in this, having many years of experience buying gifts for each other as well as other members of Leafs Nation, because of course we both have all of our friends, family are members of Leafs Nation, or most of them are. So we're going to give you a few options on where to go to find Leaf gear. Okay, so we are located in Ontario. So if you have access to stores in Ontario that are open here, that's the big caveat, if they're open or not. Here are a few suggestions. Obviously, the number one spot where you can get all kinds of different things for various different price points is Real Sports Apparel, which is located at Scotiabank Arena. So this is the home hub store for the Leafs and Raptors. Another good bet, you can find stuff at Sport Check. Some other unique type things that you can get for Leaf fans and other hockey fans is the Hockey Hall of Fame. And while you're there, you can, check out the exhibits and stuff. National Sports is another good spot. Canadian Tire, Walmart, or Winners. Winners, interestingly, I actually saw a post that they had Matthews crested jerseys with the C on them. So somehow they just tried to sneak those in there. Apparently, some were made last year for some reason. for some reason.
Yeah. So anyway, so you can often find Leaf merchandise there, apparel, T-shirts, hats, things like that, scarves. This is actually a good time of year to be looking for that kind of stuff. But those stores are a little bit hit or miss. Also, you can sometimes find good stuff at some local sports stores. Even think places like Play It Again Sports. Some local key centers. Often they have relationships with minor hockey associations, so sometimes you can find stuff there. And that also helps us support small businesses that sell NHL merchandise. So we're all for supporting our local small businesses if it's at all possible.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely with the Walmart or the Winners, they are hit or miss. I know personally because I've visited both in recent weeks. But Walmart, I'm surprised getting to the online options now. Walmart actually has quite a bit of Leaf merchandise that's obviously reasonably priced. So the only issue is you should be ordering now, basically, because you need to get it in time for December 25th, obviously. But I was really surprised at Walmart and what it had online. But other online options are through the NHL, NHLshop.ca. There's also fanatics.com, which I've ordered a few things recently and have had really good experience. It only took maybe 3 days, I think, to get my stuff that I ordered. And so that was good. Amazon has a lot of products, amazon.ca. And my nephew will be happy that I'm mentioning Amazon because apparently with the younger group there, everything is on Amazon. So amazon.ca. And then there's another one, it's called fansedge.com. And it basically has all the Fanatics brand merchandise on this website as well. So I don't know if it's the same company and they just have another website, but it's another thing that you may want to check out if you don't find something on fanatics.com. And then, so as well as all the stores that Sil mentioned too, they all have websites like Canadian Tire and National Sports. You can go on their websites and they have the Leaf gear online. So, like I said, you got to do it soon because if you're buying online, because it's coming to Christmas soon. So with all these options, we asked ourselves, or we're going to ask ourselves, we put some thought into this. So what do you think would be the ultimate gift for the female Maple Leaf fan to tell our listeners?
Wow. Other than the Stanley Cup, which I think is everyone's favorite, everyone's main gift that they're waiting for. I think that, for lots of women, I think women like jewelry. So there's lots of different items that you can get as far as nice watches.
That's
earrings.
what I was going to say. To the watches.
Yeah.
The watches. I wasn't going to say jewelry, but I think watches, they actually are nice. Some of the jewelry is kind of tacky, I find, but the watches are nice. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not a huge jewelry fan, but I know a lot of women like jewelry. There's lots of like cute hats and things like that. Personally, my favorite thing that I've gotten is I like the ornaments. Like they usually have different Christmas ornaments that you can get. So that would be kind of like my top one. And as far as favorite things, which we didn't mention in our list before, but I like personalized gifts. I like giving them and I like receiving them. So one of my favorites is like what you made for me last year with the photo book. We've mentioned many times our road trips. If you've got Leaf memories that you've captured, why not, create a custom gift? So I kind of like that idea. And for also other unique items, another spot we didn't mention in our previous list is going to Etsy.com. Etsy stores have very unique, homemade, often kind of gifts things that you can't find elsewhere. So that's another thing. Another really good one I like is, especially nowadays, is donating to a charity. Like, for example, the MLSE Foundation or Launchpad or Johnny Bauer Foundation, something
That's a good idea. Yeah.
is, like if you know that the person has an attachment to a certain player, or like even like say somebody's a big Marner fan, like in their name to the Marner Assist Fund, that kind of thing. If there's a cause or something, then you can donate on in that person's name.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
And what about you?
For me, the ultimate gift, I think, really doesn't have to be whether male or female. It's either the jersey or the tickets to a game. Unfortunately, there's no game, so we can't really do that. But that to me is an ultimate gift. But sometimes I think a lot of little things are nice too. Like if you get like one like bag of all little things, like socks, slippers, a book.
That's a great idea.
Like travel mug, and you kind of like just put it all. So it's almost like a never ending Maple Leaf gift.
Right. And we didn't even mention the books. There are so many great books. Like, so if a person has a favorite player, like the year I got you the Wendell Clark book, and so there's every player seems nowadays like you can probably find something pretty special that will touch the heart of a Leaf fan as far as the reading material goes.
Yeah. And actually that brought me, when I was thinking of this last night, I came across actually our current player, Zach Hyman, who's actually an author. Mm-hmm. So like for a younger girl or boy who like Zach Hyman has another career as an author, and he's written 3 children's books now. And his most recent one is called The Magician's Secret. And it's for ages 5 to 8 years old, but they say it's good even for an adult to read it. So I'm sure it looked like fun anyways when I was looking at the review for them and or for it. But yeah, so that's an idea for a younger girl, or even I think you bought me actually I think when there was one book years ago, I think you bought me the book with Wendell. It was something to do with Wendell anyways. That was like it was a kid's book.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Anyhow, I remember that, but the favorite gift that you've received, did you already say that with the one, or was it there?
I did. No, I did. It was the one that you made for me last year.
The one that took me 5 months to get. That's why it has to be extra special.
Order early, people.
Yes, we won't get into it. The story behind that. I actually totally forgot about that because I probably wanted to forget about it. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it and that's your favorite gift. But my favorite gift, actually, it's kind of funny. Mine was a tie because, like I said, the ultimate gift is really a jersey, and my Wendell Clark jersey, when I got it for Christmas from a cousin of mine, was my ultimate gift that I had but then it was a tie because I actually really like the photo collage that Syl made me from our Winter Classic when we went to the Winter Classic in 2014. And I actually, unfortunately, because I live in a small place, I don't have room for all these pictures. But so I found that collage just recently, and I was like looking at it. I was like, oh, that was so nice. I was like, I think that, and then so I really like that. And like you said earlier, I think the personal, the part of doing something like that, I think makes it even more special.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's like we have so many memories. I think that's what's so great about sports. It's the memories that are created around it. And when you can celebrate specific ones, I think that is can be really special. But as we said, that's something you kind of got to start a little bit early. You probably could still get it in, that type of thing, if you did it within the next, week or so. I think usually first week of December is kind of like a cutoff. But definitely those are the ones that I find the most special.
Yeah.
check out our show notes available on our Buzzsprout website, as well as your podcast app, and you will find all this information and links to the websites we suggest to check out for Leafs merchandise. Now let's move on to some more fun with a game of Maple Leaf Christmas trivia.
Woohoo! Okay, so we want you, our listeners, to be part of this. So we're going to state the question. This is how it's going to work. We're going to state the question, give you a few seconds, and then we're going to give you the answer. So let's do this. All right. So the first question that we came up with is the NHL actually used to play games on Christmas Day, just like the NBA, but hasn't been done for a long time. When was the last time the Leafs played on Christmas Day? All right. The last time the Leafs played on Christmas Day was December 25th, 1971. The Leafs played the Detroit Red Wings in Toronto, and we actually won 5-3.
Awesome.
So that's good that we won the game. Anyways, the last time we played, but I don't know. I can't imagine playing on Christmas Day, but
no. As a side note, 1971 actually was the last year that the NHL played games on Christmas Day. So that's interesting. All right. So question 2. What former Leaf player had a hit Christmas song that knocked the Beatles out of the most requested spot on the Toronto music charts? And that was Johnny Bower with Honky the Christmas Goose.
Our listeners have got to pull that up. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's very cute.
The song is very cute, and Johnny Bower is very much into Christmas. He played Santa at team team Christmas parties, and he loved to sing the song to make people laugh and smile at team events. Johnny Bower obviously was a fan favorite, and this song, I couldn't believe when I heard that it knocked the Beatles out off the charts. I was in Toronto. I was like, really?
Yeah, you know who it shocked even more? Johnny Bower.
Yeah. Okay, so our third question for our Christmas trivia. Now, this one should be easy for our listeners, but for Christmas 2018, which current Maple Leafs had a cameo role in The Nutcracker for the National Ballet of Canada? And the answer, of course, is Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner, who were both Cannondalls. I had a good laugh, actually, when looking at that the video of that. I thought they did a pretty good job, or funny job anyway. So, but I
think Matt Sundin also did it in the past.
Yeah, I think he was probably the first one. I think first person that got invited, or first player anyways from the Leafs that got invited. But yeah, because then I think last year it was Kyle Lowry, I think, on the NBA, from the Raptors. I think they got into it last year. But unfortunately this year, actually last night I was looking, the National Ballet of Canada is just basically not doing much these days, but they're doing things online, I think. But you can't actually have a live performance, which is something that they do every Christmas, but not this year, unfortunately. And and I thought it was kind of funny. We were talking about this before, but how it was, I think the first question that I went from hardest to the easiest question. Normally you do it the reverse, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder, anyways, I'm curious to see what our listeners think if they got them all right, all these questions. So I don't know. If you have time, shoot us a comment in Facebook or Twitter. Let us know, or email us. Let us know what you think of our Christmas trivia. And because we're planning on doing a little bit more of this trivia for future episodes, so we look forward to bringing you that.
So now we want to give you a bit of a reminder again of our Christmas giveaway that we're having courtesy of our friends at Summer Fresh. Summer Fresh has a commitment to real food, and an important part of that is no artificial preservatives in their hummus and dips. Healthy solutions that fit into your everyday. These are available in the refrigerated deli section of your favorite grocery store. You can also visit summerfresh.com to learn more about their products and for fantastic recipe ideas. So here's what you need to do again to enter our holiday giveaway. So follow us on Instagram, like our holiday giveaway post, and tag 2 friends. And as we said, the final day to enter will be December 31st, and the winner will be announced on our January episode.
Yeah. So, this is our last episode before the end of the year. So we want to give a shout out to all of our listeners. Thank you for listening. And this is our first complete calendar year of the podcast, because seems quite a while ago that we've been doing this, but it's not.
No, I know.
But yeah, so follow us. We ask you to follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Our handle is at LTL1917 to keep up to date on everything Maple Leafs. Really hoping that we'll have some real good hockey talk in January, with at least hopefully the training camp to start anyways. And yeah, have a safe and happy holiday, and stay well and stay safe.
We really hope you enjoyed our show today, and to help us continue with it, please buy us a coffee. You can go to ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com, and you can make a donation using our handle LTL1917. You can find the link on our website. You can also email us at ladiestalkingleafs@gmail.com. We always look forward to hearing from you. And we also want to give a shout out to our healthcare workers and thank them so much for all that they do. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Good riddance to 2020.
Definitely.
We'll talk to you in January with fingers crossed, and we'll have some Leafs updates and news to talk about. So that's all we have for today. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye.